Hello, my name is Sean Harwell, and this is my digital story, Role Playing for Life. Video games have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember and have shaped the man that I am today. It really started one Christmas when my grandmother got me and my brother a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. Though my mom didn't really want us to have a Nintendo 64 or play any of the games because she thought that we would become shut-ins and not want to leave the house. We got the Nintendo 64 anyway, and we had what I consider some of the best times of my life. My brother and I would play games for hours on end, and ever since that day that my brother and I got that Nintendo 64, I've been enthralled with video games, and it has led me to choose the friends and social areas where I've wanted to be for the rest of my life. Going through school, I would always pick friends who were also interested in playing video games, and we would play video games all the time. This did cause some problems though, because we were considered the nerdy kids, and the more athletic based kids didn't really like the nerdy kids, and we got picked on a lot, especially because generally we were smaller, and I would consider us weaker than the other students that were more athletic. But my father always taught me to stand up for yourself and to fight back, so I did. It also didn't help that I was the shortest kid in high school until the 11th grade when I finally reached my height now. After high school, I also wanted to talk about the communities that are involved with gaming. So I went ahead and I think I'm gonna use my webcam to show you on my computer some of the different communities that are involved with the game and how games and how social media is used in the games. So right here you can see my desktop and some of the main forms of communication we can use to speak. We use Skype a lot. I'm sure most people know about Skype. And then there's Razer Comms, which is made by a company called Razer, who makes a lot of the gaming gear. There's also Mumble and Ventrilo, and these are paid for programs. They pay for servers so that other people can talk and chat in big groups, and when you're getting a lot of people to play one game at one time, these really come in handy. And so the other things you can do is there are things such as Twitch, where you can go and watch other people play games. Like if you want to watch someone play Destiny, which is a new channel, a new game that just came out, and you can sit here, you can watch them play this game. You can talk. Over here on the right is actually where you can send messages and talk to the people playing. And that is one good way to get into the community. You can talk to people like that. There's also Steam, which is really popular right now, and they have a whole community section dedicated for their games, and you can look at your profile and talk to your friends through their instant messenger. And they also have the BattleNet, which is mostly for Blizzard games such as World of Warcraft, Diablo, Hearthstone, and they also have their own messaging system where you can talk to people. Some of these people are people that I've had classes with at Fairmont State. Some of them are from back home, and some of them are from places like Texas and Boston, and it just helps me keep in touch with other friends that still play games and lets me meet new people in different areas. So it really makes the community culturally diverse since they're from everywhere, and it really helps the community evolve as a whole when we're going to things like cons, which people come from all over and you can meet your friends there. And the social aspect of gaming is actually a very important part, which most people probably don't realize. They just think that you're sitting in your room by yourself playing games all day, which sometimes you do, but that gets really boring really fast. So having a lot of people to play these games with is incredibly important in the community. Then went to college and I started first at WVU. It was a really good time for me. I got away from all the bullies that were in my high school and middle school that I'd been going to school with for the past 12 years. And I was able to make new friends that were more diverse from other places that all enjoyed the same activities that I did. While during my time at WVU, I discovered that I really liked teaching and helping other students who were maybe not as confident in their abilities like I was in high school, and I was able to help them and to help the students that were being bullied in school. I didn't have too much luck at WVU with their education program. In fact, the Career Center there didn't really even tell me that they had an education program, and I switched to Fairmont State where I was able to start my education program. The education program at Fairmont State really helped me learn that I love to teach through the clinical experiences and student teaching, where I got to interact with the students and teach the subject that I enjoyed teaching, which is biology and the general sciences. Fairmont State also gave me the opportunity to do a lot of extracurricular activities that I enjoyed doing, like judging the science fair, helping with the first Lego League competitions, and going to the Green Bank Observatory, which I did with my methods class. The Green Bank Observatory is probably one of my favorite places to go, just because of the experience there is working, doing actual research with telescopes, and meeting people from other universities and colleges that have the same interests as I do.